Nope.
All right, cool. We'll get it started.
Okay.
Draw for turn. Let's do Forbidden Orchards land for turn. I'm going to tap it for a green. Atraxa can have the 1/1 and cast birds.
Okay.
And I'll pass. Go to you, McClift.
Oh, right, sorry. Not
No
used to
worries.
being so early in turn order. City of Brass. I will tap it to take 1, use a green, Elvish Mystic. And we'll pass there.
Okay. Untap, I'll keep draw. Temple Garden as land for turn. Then I'm going to cast Mox Imprinting. Imprinting Force of Will.
That's power play right there.
Sure is.
And I'm going to cast another Mana Rocks.
Okay.
Then I'll move to combat.
I don't play Adnaz.
Me either. And I gave you this 1/1.
None of us are on Adnaz.
Sick.
I'm going to swing at Mech Lift.
Yep, I'll take the 1.
Then I'll pass my turn.
Alright.
Cool. I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play this Flooded Strand, and I'm gonna cast Mox, imprinting. At this table, you know what? Sacrifices have to be made for the greater good. I'm gonna imprint Grand Abolisher.
Yikes, that's also a power play.
And I'm gonna shortcut fetch this, if y'all don't mind, for Savannah.
Yeah.
So I can tap 2 for Aethersworn Canonist.
Yep.
And I will pass.
Cool. Untap. Draw. City of Brass land for turn. Going to tap 2 for 2 white. I'm going to cast my Grand Abolisher. And then I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass on priority for Grand Abolisher.
Oh, yeah.
Abolish. I'm going to...
I mean, there's a rule of law.
Yeah, I can't do anything after Grand Abolisher.
Right, but but next turn, his 1 spell removes Aethersworn, right?
It could. I mean, if you don't have interaction for a Grand Abolisher on the board, then you probably interact with it on the stack.
Yeah.
You can take it for what it's worth. This is just a value Abolisher. I've got nothing going on for a couple turns. I just didn't want to get it wheeled away.
I'm going to tap my Mana Rocks for 1 blue.
Sure.
And I'm going to cast an offer you can refuse.
Shit, I'll take the fuck.
That's non... Oh, sorry.
That's non-creature.
It's a non-creature spell.
What do we do with this situation in tournament? I don't think...
It's an illegal spell to cast, so you have to put it back
in your hand.
hand.
You just take it back. Yeah, you just put it back in your hand.
Okay. No responses.
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
You can put 2 on. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Mana Confluence. So let's see. I guess we will cast Timna, taking myself 2 life.
Yep.
And we'll pass the turn.
I foresee a similar... So, I think that you and I are going to be brothers in arms on this one. Turn 2 casting Timna. Wow. What a bold move. Innovation at its finest.
It's a value Timna, I swear.
I mean, I feel like every Timna is a value Timna.
Yeah, there is no win the game with Timna. It's just get value with Timna every time.
I'm going to play Fluffy's Friend. Then I'm going to cast Imposter Mech.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I have no response to Imposter Mech.
Imposter Mech will enter the battlefield as a Grand Abolisher.
That's unsurprising.
Then I'll pass.
We'll enter it. I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play this Undergrowth Stadium. And then I'm gonna tap 3 for my own Timna.
Yep.
Let's play a game of chicken.
Yep.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing my 2/2 at you.
Yeah, no, I'm not good at that game. I'll take it 2.
Alright, second main, I'll lose a life and draw a card. Alright, that's all I got.
I'm down to lose this game, but not that early.
Draw. I'm going to shock in a Godless Shrine. This, I kind of want this. This seems fun. I'm going to... I gotta tap that. Tap 2, a blue and a white. Paying a life for the City of Brass. I would like to cast my Phantasmal Timna.
Yeah, fair enough.
You don't want a second Grand Abolisher?
No, we're good on Grand Abolishers.
Just in case the first one gets removed. Man, yeah. Timna for 2 mana feels a lot better.
Sure does. If that's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we can respond.
Go to combat. I'm going to swing my Grand Abolisher over at party because I don't think you'll sacrifice your Timna.
I'll take 2.
Sick. I will lose 1. I'll go to second main, lose 1 game, and draw a card.
Yeah, we're all playing Timna here.
Mm-hmm.
And
not
then
me.
Yeah, you could have had a Timna, but
rule of law, so I can't cast anything else. So I will wait. This is one of the fancy rule of laws where I can still cast artifacts.
You can cast an artifact.
Forbidden Orchard, I will continue giving the not Timna player 1/1s.
Well, hold on. I mean,
okay.
He's got a Grand Abolisher himself. Are we just
Sure,
gonna let him gum up the board?
Well, he's not going to draw any cards off of it, and if I can't draw cards off of it, and you guys can't draw cards off of it, that doesn't seem like a loss to me.
Fair, okay.
So, yeah, he's going to get another Spirit. And then I'm going to cast a Soul Ring. And then I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Could you play against the Spirit token?
Oh,
what's up?
He gave it to you.
I gave the Spirit. I gave it to you, Yellow.
Okay.
And then we'll draw for turn.
Yep.
We're going to play an Emergence Zone. I, too, would like to move to combat and play a game of chicken. Party, we're coming your way.
I'm willing to trade beats. I'll take 2.
Cool. I'll gain 2. I'll move to second main phase. I'll lose 1 to draw a card.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap for 3. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, we're gonna tap for 3. We're gonna play Heuristic Study.
Seems good. Seems real good.
It's my 1 non-artifact spell this turn.
Yep.
Alright, we'll pass there.
Okay. Archetype. During upkeep, I would like to crack my Floodish Ren.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to fetch Hollow Fountain. Yep. Into like 1, 2, 3.
3, 1, 2.
2 on top.
Okay. 3, 1, 2. Okay. Draw for my turn. Draw. Godless Shrine as land of the turn. I would like to move to combat. I'm going to swing my 2 spirits at I think I will only swing 1 spirit at MacLick.
You got it. I'll take 1.
Then I'll pass my turn.
All about that pain train.
I'll untap. Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play this Wooded Foothills, and then I think we'll just move to combat. I'm gonna swing... I'm gonna swing Aethersworn Canonist at... Which attracts a player? Obviously an attracts a player, but which attracts a player?
Is YOLO on Adnaz? Because he's got Adnaz mana up right now.
I don't think either of you were on Adnaz. And it attracts a deck.
The 7 drops in the command zone.
I will. That is true. I'll swing Aethersworn Canonist at the attracts a player that has a life draw card engine on board, and I'll swing the Tymna at the Tymna player that's not me.
All right, so McLift is going to take the Tymna.
Yep, and I'm swinging Aethersworn at you.
All right. So I take the Aethersworn, yeah.
Yeah, no blocks.
Cool.
Man, do I want to rule the on the board still?
Yes.
I want to draw cards, or do I want a fucking Aethersworn Canonist? I think I want to draw cards. I'll take it.
I'll gain 2. Second main, I'll lose 2 and draw 2. Let's see. We'll play this slow. I'll tap 3. and I'll cast a Phyrexian Sensor.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Ristic?
That I will. I suppose I will crack my fetch in response.
Okay.
To the Ristic trigger.
Ristic's trigger on the stack.
I will respond to the fetch then.
If you stop my fetch, I won't be able to pay for the Ristic.
No, I won't stop your fetch. I'm going to respond with 2 mana and flash in the Archivist of Ogma.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Solid play.
Good. Yeah, draw
Very
your
good.
gain your life. Get back up into the
Get into this game.
Get back into the positive numbers. I'm gonna go get a and that kind of blows. I don't really want to shock in a land here. I guess I'm getting a Bayou.
And I will pay for the Ristic Study.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'll get my Bayou and I'll tap it for Ristic. And that's all I have.
Okay, then resolving my Ogma trigger, I will gain 1 life and draw a card.
Yep. That I can't buy my way out of. My Ogma was the next card on top of my library, so we barely missed it. Alright, there's the Bayou.
Phyrexian Sensor's a 3/3?
He's a 3/3. He blocks Timna.
Does block Timna.
And I've passed. But your Atraxa does not enter tapped.
This is true. This is very true. Yeah, I'm actually pretty hyped about that if I'm going to be real honest with you.
That Atraxa doesn't enter tapped. It's very relevant.
Yep. Super relevant.
But it's your turn.
Cool. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'm gonna go to combat here. Oh, you can put 2 on top. Go to combat. I'm gonna swing the Timna at Micklift, and I'm just gonna keep up the Grand Abolisher.
Yeah, no blocks. Take 2.
Sick. Gain 2, lose 1. Draw a card.
6.
Hell yeah. Land for turn. Tap 1, 2, 3. Gotta pay a life for the City of Brass. 4, 5, 6, 7. Cast an Atraxa.
There is a Ristic Study trigger.
You can draw.
Alright. No response to the Atraxa.
Good shit. I will reveal top 10.
Nope.
1. Go ahead. Sorry. Is there anybody else? I do have a Grand Abolisher, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That kind of sucked. So instant creature, instant creature, instant creature, sorcery, instant.
There's a lot of instants. What's your favorite?
Sure
No land?
is. Sure is. No land. What creature do I want right now? Can't really cast any of them. I'll take the Eldritch Evolution. Eldritch Evolution, the can't believe I didn't any fast mana. That fucking sucks. Gonna take the Esper Sentinel, I think. Which one of these super mid?
Pact.
Yeah, I think Pact is probably the only way to go here. Cool. So Eldritch, Esper, and Pact in hand.
Trax and Timna on the same board. That's scary.
That is scary.
That's gonna be all I do this turn. I'll pass.
All right.
Oh, I got to discard the hand size. Give me 1 sec. Sorry.
Sure.
Well, that fucking sucks. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and put this Esper on the battle or in the graveyard because that's the thing. All right, go ahead.
Draw for turn. We'll play a Dryad Arbor as the land for turn.
Sure.
Yep.
And then we're going to tap 1, and we're going to play a Sacred Guide. And I'll take 1. So, does everyone know what Sacred Guide is?
I'm reading it right now.
Sure. I'm reading it as well. So it's like kind of a pseudo Tainted Pact,
Something like
but
that.
for white cards.
Yeah. Or demonic convocation, or however you want to look at it.
Yeah. Well, let's see here.
Oh, it'll enter tapped if it enters.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't need to tap, right?
Nope.
Yeah. I don't think that's worth it because you still have to put it in your hand and then cast it. There's nothing white that's uncounterable that's relevant that anybody can think of. Yeah.
I mean, the only assumption I could make is that if he's, I mean, there's no world in which you build a deck like a Hermit Druid effect for this, right? I mean,
I feel like
so many white cards.
I feel like this is devoted. You get a devoted Druid in hand here with Sacred Guide, lets you get Swift Reconfiguration, and you just kind of win.
Oh, sure. Well, but you would need to cast 2 spells.
Have to. Yeah, that's true, and you have to untap with Devoted Druid.
You would need 3 spells because you'd need Thrasios and Devoted Druid, and
this is fine. I'm good with this.
Okay. I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. I'll key. Roll for my turn. I'm going to cast Burst of Paradise. And you may draw.
Alright.
And it will enter tapped.
Okay. Then I'll pass my turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. Sure, I finish untapping. If I remember how magic works. Alrighty. I don't think I'm swinging out of tracks of player number 1. That's a spooky board. Everybody's got blockers now. Boo. Let's see. I'll move to combat. And I'll swing Phyrexian Sensor at McLift.
No blocks.
He's a 3/3. Cool.
Okay. Take 3.
I will second main, lose 1, draw 1. Cool. Not what I was hoping to find there. Oh, well. I will... Hold on, let me think for a second. Yeah, I guess, sure. I'll, tap 3, pay 2 life, so I can be a responsible Magic player and pay for Ristic. And I will just cast Birthing Pod. I'll tap the 1 to pay for Ristic. 5, 6,
Yep.
7.
Okay, we're good.
Cool. That's all I got.
Okay. You said you cast a Birthing Pod. Oh, that sucks. Untap. Draw for turn. Interesting. Tap 1, 2, 2 colorless. Cast a Displacer Kitten.
That is equally as scary.
That's very scary.
At least there's only 1 spell a turn.
Yeah, 1 spell a turn's fine. Gonna go to combat.
I feel like I'm turning
hit...
you all into bad Magic players. You're all like, ah, this is fine. Ah, this is fine.
Yeah, man, my deck likes to roll effects. It's good. Gonna go to combat. Oh boy, who do I hit here?
Sorry, you paid for the Ristic study, correct?
Sure did.
Good job. Responsible Magic players.
Yep. Gonna go to combat. Oh boy. I was gonna swing at McLift because you get draw engine, but fuck, a Birthing Pod's also scary. I'm gonna swing at
well, if you
Hardy
like Rule of
there.
Law, don't drop me out of the game.
Yeah, but like I don't think that we survive another turn cycle if you have a Birthing Pod. I mean, that just gets you your whole combo by sacking Timna.
Not without
You don't have to
Kodama.
cast anything.
Not without Kodama, it doesn't.
Yeah, there's still you still have a combo piece on the battlefield.
I understand. I'll take 7.
Cool, I will gain 7.
I just don't want you to think that I'm more dangerous than I am.
I think that's all I can do this turn, so I will pass.
Okie dokie. On tap.
Oh shit, I gotta... Fuck. It's too late. We're good.
Okay.
I missed my Timna trigger.
Alright, we'll draw. Like this. Really don't feel like we're getting another round at the table here. We're gonna tap 1 Elvish Mystic.
Seems good.
Yep.
Enters tapped.
Yep. Let's see. There's a couple spirits. Grand Abolisher. Timna. We're gonna move to combat. Party, we're gonna swing your way with Timna.
Let me. I'll block with Aethersworn Canonist.
Cool. Alright.
So they'll trade.
Got it. I will gain my 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
And pass the turn there. 5, 6, 7 cards in hand.
Okay. Sense. I'm at your end stat going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Notion Feet. And you may draw.
Cool.
I wouldn't. If you, yeah.
Oh, it's
it's
in
on
response.
cast,
Yeah. So yeah, you're good. This will be the last card you should probably draw, though.
Yeah, that's probably.
All right.
So does it resolve?
I have no response.
I'm good with it. I'm super good with the Notion Thief.
Pull out my F6 token.
Okay. Move on to my turn. Untap. A key. Draw. I'll pass my turn.
Suspicious. Okay. I'll untap. We'll draw for turn. TNT, my friend.
Yes, let's make a deal.
Atraxa has Atraxa and Displacer Kitten on board.
Yes.
With a Grand Abolisher.
Yes.
That's more than mildly terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I can get rid of the Grand Abolisher.
That would open me up to help.
Because, I mean, transparently the easiest way to interact is if you or the other Atraxa player has interaction for Atraxa with the Displacer Kitten trigger on the stack. That is the best way to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
And we're kind of in a chicken situation where whoever uses their removal first doesn't get to resolve their removal, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna play Gaia's Cradle as my land for turn.
Okay.
I would not have sacked that Aethersworn if I had known that was my top deck, but here we are. Alright. 2 green, white, black. This is the only way I know how to get around Displacer Kitten flickering in response to removal. I'm gonna cast Culling Ritual.
Oh.
Okay, let me think here.
Because now if he tries to flicker his Grand Abolisher in response, it still dies.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to keep your Dryad and your Ristic.
Yeah.
And I'm not paying for Ristic, obviously.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, Notion Thief, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's I am. Yeah, I'm not paying for Ristic either way. I don't know how likely YOLO is to. I mean, it clears most of that board, so I imagine that he's probably not thrilled with Culling Ritual, but at the same time, I think there's a very low probability that Slowsty doesn't have a a win that's protected on that turn. So, I will happily put the first spell on the stack and let everyone figure out what they want to do with it.
Yep.
So then Rhystic triggers over top of that. Does anyone want to respond to the Rhystic Study trigger?
No, I've gotten a response to Rhystic trigger. I imagine because if you want to give YOLO the draw, that's fine with me.
I'm gonna choose not to draw.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So back to Calling Ritual on the stack.
I don't think I care that much about Calling Ritual if I'm going to be super honest with everybody here, so that's good with me.
I mean, I'm thrilled to hear that you don't want your Grand Abolisher. That works for me, man. Because that scares the crap out of me.
Yeah.
I will have a response, though, to the Calling Ritual.
Okay.
Tap this for 1. Take 1. We will... I guess we probably... We're gonna march, and I'm gonna exile Training Grounds. So I'll have X equaling 3.
Sure.
What's the target on march?
Target's gonna be my 3 creatures.
Okay. I have a response to march. I'm going to tap 2 and cast. Ooh, how do I want to go about this? Forbidden Orchard. YOLO will get the 1/1 spirit. I'm going to take one from the City of Brass.
Okay.
Hi, City of Brass. I just downticked. All right. I think the move here is to Assassin's Trophy the Phyrexian Censer.
I have no response to that.
I've cast my 1 spell this turn. Do you pay for Rhystic Study?
You can draw. You can let YOLO draw.
Decline the draw. I forgot.
Okay.
So I have a Displacer Kitten trigger on the stack.
Yes.
It's going to target Atraxa.
Okay, does anyone have a response to that? Because I've already cast my 1 spell for turn.
YOLO's the only one that can cast a spell.
YOLO, can you be our savior?
I will tap my land for white mana and cast Silence.
That's super good with me.
You pay the 1 for Rhystic Study?
Nope.
You know what? I will attempt to draw a card.
Then the replacement effect, then I will draw a card.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I was hoping you'll draw some interaction there.
Nope. Unfortunately,
cool.
nope.
All right.
Displacer Kitten on the stack.
So yeah, Displacer Kitten's back on the stack before Phyrexian Censer goes away.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to reveal 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost a card. There it is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yikes. That's pretty rough. I will the land veil or instant enchantment land creature and a ranger captain and another creature. I will take the Gaia's Cradle. Gonna take the smart move says take the ranger captain because I'm gonna lose my protection here. I think we're good. We're just gonna take the Elvish Spirit Guide. I'm gonna take the Dark Writ, the Rhystic Study, and that will be all from that pile.
Okay.
So Atraxa finishes resolving. And then
Correct. ETB is done. Yep.
Okay. So Phyrexian sensor gets blown up, and I go tutor basic.
Basic land. Yep. To the battlefield untapped.
Yep.
Silence will then resolve.
Yep. Silence will then resolve.
There's a Archivist of Ogma trigger.
Yep.
I will gain 1 life and draw a card.
You sure will.
So silence resolved.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Silence has resolved.
Yep. And there's no longer a Phyrexian sensor.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. Culling Ritual still back on the stack, right?
The Coin Ritual back on the stack.
There's still a March of Swirling Mist on the stack.
Oh, there's still March of
Oh,
Swirling
yeah.
Mist. Does anyone have a response to March?
Nope.
No, we are now under silence.
Right.
Well, everyone except for one person. So
Uh,
we still have to go through the process, right? All right. So March resolves, YOLO.
Wait. Can you flick the cards back? Like make list.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 2 mana dorks and my Sacred Guide.
Yeah.
So the demonic, basically the tutor for a white card.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. Results.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
And then Culling Ritual back on the stack.
Coin Ritual's good. You can put 2 on top.
Well, I'm asking YOLO because he can actually respond.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tap my Chrome Mox for a blue mana and cast Mystical Tutor.
Sure.
Ristic Study
I'm going.
Trigger.
I will not pay.
Okay. Are you getting something to stop the Calling Ritual?
Nope.
Alright, you can draw.
Okay. I will search my library.
You can put Assassin's Trophy in your yard. Unless it already is in your yard.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot that. I hadn't done that yet.
Yeah, I'm keeping Culling Ritual here because it's still on the stack.
This is a weird game.
This is a weird game, but I don't want to hear from half of the Atraxas at the table.
I had the top of my library that hadn't been revealed yet over on below my graveyard. I just put that back on top. Is that okay with y'all? Okay.
Yep.
It's in a random order.
Yeah, ad nauseum.
Huh.
You're casting that. Oh, you're putting that nausea on top.
It's
Got
going
it.
on top.
See?
Yeah.
I knew he had ad nause.
Well, I mean, I've played against a lot of Atraxa decks. I've never seen one be on ad nause. Like, sue me.
It's very far and few between.
Well, if he built his deck right, it'll be good.
Well, I've got great news for you, McLift. You've got a Ristic Study. All you have to do is remove that pesky Notion Thief.
Ooh, I think we should work together to remove it.
I would love to. I'm under silence.
1, 2, 3.
3 on top.
Okay. Then I will tap my Burst of Paradise for a blue mana. Then my Mana Rocks for another blue mana. So there's two blue. Yep. Okay. I have no responses to Cooling Ritual.
Okay, cool. So Culling Ritual resolves.
Sure
Yeah.
does.
I have 1.
So you're going to get a Grand Abolisher, a Birds, and a Soul Ring. So 3 from me.
Okay, so that's 4.
And 0 for me.
I
Right.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
So a total of 12. I guess I can use 2d6s. Sure, why not? So I have 12 whole mana. I'll get all green! Since I can't cast spells anyway. All the green mana.
That's a flex.
Yeah. Yeah, you've never seen someone pick all green from a Culling Ritual.
Never in my life.
So if we don't get a Rule of Law in play, we lose, right?
Probably.
Okay. I'll use 2 mana, and I'll tap Birthing Pod, and I'll sack Tymna.
Yep.
And I'll
That just puts it right into play, yeah.
I'll go tutor for 4-drop, yeah.
Yep.
I can't win the game here, but I can put a stacks piece in play, which is the best
You
I
sure
can do.
can.
That's the best I can do.
That's all we can ask for.
Like, I'm not even memeing. It's literally the best thing I can do. I'm gonna get a Felidar Guardian, and I'm gonna target Flickering Birthing Pod. Is that good?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna sack the Felidar Guardian, and I'm gonna go get a 5-drop.
Oh, it's a 5-drop? What Rule of Law is attached to a 5-drop?
The one that recurs it from my graveyard. Because I don't have a Rule of Law that costs
got you, yeah.
I don't have a Rule of Law that costs more than 3.
So Karmic Guiding and
I was gonna say, I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm Karmic
I'm
Guiding.
good.
I'm gonna Karmic Guide probably Censor back, because I don't want him to be able to dump his handful of rocks after Adnos.
Sure.
So we'll force it to be an end-step Adnos. Alright, Karmic Guide. Targeting Phyrexian Censor, if that's good.
Yep.
Cool. Since I don't actually play any 6-drops in this deck. So. Cool. And then I have no further use for all of this green mana.
Good shit.
Alright. Pass turn.
Cool.
We live another turn.
I'm going to untap. Draw. Play a Guy's Cradle, land for turn. What do I do here, guys?
I honestly have no
go to-
idea. This is such a screwed up board state.
I'm going to combat. I'm going to swing Atraxa at YOLO for 7.
That makes a lot of sense.
Thank God. Oh, 3, 2, 1.
But
I declare no blockers. I'll take 7
Sounds good.
damage.
I will gain 7 and then lose 1 in my first main. I think that's right. Let me make sure. I was talking while I was clicking and I lost count. 38. 38, 1. Yeah, 45, 2 for 3, 44. Yeah, that's 6. And I will draw a card. Going to tap a Guy's Cradle. Casting. That feels bad. I'm going to cast an Eldritch Evolution, sacrificing my Tymna.
Okay. Cost is paid.
Cost is paid. Responses.
You also have a trigger from the Um,
The Ristic trigger.
no,
Oh yeah, and I also have a displacer. A displacer kitten trigger will be targeted Traxa.
Okay. Ristic study trigger.
Yeah, I'm not paying for it.
I'm not drawing.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So now back to the evolution
going
trigger.
Yep, or the displacer kitten trigger Traxa is going to ETB.
Assuming that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
that's a much better one. I feel good about ensuring that I put a rule of law in place.
Mox Opal, enchantment, lands, artifact, land, planeswalker, instant, creature, instant. I think I'm going to be taking the Flusterstorm. It's a fairy. I'm not going to take the Smothering Tide. I will take the Mox Opal though. And I guess I will take the Noble Hierarch. I'm going to pass on a land because I'm just going to have to discard a ton of shit anyways. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm about to finish resolving this Eldritch Evolution back on the stack while I figure out what's... Everybody good with Eldritch Evolution?
Yep.
Yes.
Good shit. I'm going to go and get a Ranger Captain to the battlefield. Ranger Captain has an ETB trigger.
Get more
And I'm
cards
actually
to
going
discard.
to... Yeah, I'm actually going to decline that trigger because I'm just going to end up discarding it anyways.
Yep.
Ranger Captain, I think that's all I can do because of the Phyrexian Sensor. It enters tapped. That's going to be it. I will pass turn. I have to discard the hand, so that's me finish shuffling real fast.
This is a rough pod.
Tough piles.
3, 1, 2.
3, 1, 2. Okay. Now I have to discard the hand size, so I'm going to keep that card, that card, that card. Probably that card, that card, that card. Where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd like to keep one more deck. Let's keep you. And then these guys go in the bin. So Noble Hierarch, Scrubland, Ristic Study, Dark Writ, Elvish Spirit Guide, Neoform, and Demonic Tutor.
Seems real
Yep.
good.
It's good. Good with my 7.
Alright, so then we'll go to my turn.
Yep.
Alright. So we'll phase in first, and then we'll untap. We'll draw. Misty Rainforest. We're gonna pass there. I got 6 cards in hand.
Okay. Untap. I'll keep. Draw. I'll pass.
They're fine.
Yeah, I'll pass my turn.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, you can't cast the ad nauseam, which that makes sense.
I will untap, and I have my Echo trigger on the stack. And I believe I just let her die. Because that seems like a steep price to pay. But at the same time, I don't want to get beat to death by a Traxa.
The great attracts a blocker.
Yeah, it is a great... You know what? Screw it. Never in my life. Oh, I don't even have the access to white. I can't even. Okay, well, I guess it does die. Debate ended.
Rough.
I didn't have the color pips. I will draw for turn. Let's see. I will tap a green for an Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Yep.
Phyrexian Mind Sensor, or Phyrexian Sensor, right? That's what you have?
That's what I have, yes.
Yeah.
So it will enter tapped, yes.
Okay, just checking.
In the event that that matters, it will enter tapped.
Is Atraxa tapped?
No, because Atraxa
No, because it's Phyrexian.
is a Phyrexian.
Right, got it.
Much to my
And it's also got Vigilance, so.
Yeah, but it flickers with...
Sure does.
So... It would matter, but it doesn't. This is not blind obedience, sadly. And, I can't think of any 2-drops that dig me out of this hole, so I guess I pass here, because I can't get rid of my Phyrexian Sensor.
This is
Alright. I will untap. Draw. Everybody kept their mana up, which is terrifying.
Well, I have limited options, my friend.
I have a bunch of
Yeah, you have limited options. I'm not worried so much about not blue playing.
You're not worried about the Abzan
there.
player? I could have Bandit Type in hand.
You could, but you also don't have white, so.
I have 1 white.
That's fair. That's fair.
That swords will get you.
Sure will.
I just don't have the 2 white to pay for Carpet Guide.
I'm gonna cast a Lotus Petal. I have a Displacer Kitten. It's gonna target Atraxa.
Yep.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
Me, full grip.
Full 7?
So I'm gonna end up discarding a ton of. Yeah, I'm gonna end up discarding a ton of hands after this.
We pretty much know your hand.
That is...
Yeah, there's. I don't think there's anything in here. There's 2 cards in here you don't know about.
So long as we maintain Rule of Law, we're in a good spot.
I'm going to respond to it.
Sure.
I'm going to cast Court of Calling. X equaling 2. Taking 1 for the City of Brass.
Are you getting Torpor Orb on a stick?
It was a thought that crossed my mind.
I mean, I'm at that point. I'm just gonna. Fuck! I should have done this after combat. I'm bad at this game. Yeah, that's fine.
So that resolves?
I got nothing
Do you
for it. I can't.
have any interactions though?
I can't
no one can
interact with anything.
No one can interact. No one can cast spells aside from me and you, YOLO.
I'm going to cast an offer you can refuse, targeting Troll of Calling.
Court of Calling, eh? Yeah, that's cool with me.
You will have 2 treasures.
Stick. And I have an Atraxa trigger on the stack.
Triggers are almost better than the Court of Calling I had. Is that sad or what?
No.
You could have tapped for
Relatable.
3 more. It is also relatable, that is very true.
Alright.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna reveal top 10.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's an interesting mitt.
It's a Mind Break. That's an artifact. That's an instant. It's a land. This is also an instant. That's a creature. It's a sorcery. Instant. Artifact. I think I'm just going to take... I'm just going to take 2 spells out of this, I think. And a land. I haven't played a land for turn yet, so I'll take the land, Flooded Strand. Take the silence. That's it. I'm gonna hold on to the rest of this stuff. The rest of this stuff can kick fucking rocks.
Alright, so what was the stuff you kept?
I kept a silence and I kept a hold up. God damn it. I kept a silence and a flooded strand are the 2 things that I kept.
Not Vasa?
Nah.
Alright.
Under rule of law, dog.
Yeah, but it is a creature. Alright.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
I guess it's useless in the graveyard.
Sure is. Especially if my graveyard gets exiled. I don't know if there's a rest of peace in that Tim Nikodama deck. Happy fucking accident. And I'll pass, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do have 8 in hand. Give me 1 sec. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I sure do. I'm gonna put this wild growth in the graveyard.
Okay, so this will untap. And we'll draw for turn. Burning Catacombs. We will pass the turn there.
Okay. Tap, I'll key. Draw. I'll pass my turn.
In your end step, I want to crack my Flooded Strand and I want to get a land real fast. And get a Tundra.
Yep.
And that's good. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Good to move to my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'll untap a whole land and a whole creature, and I will draw. $30 left, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
It's weird hearing the Stacks player wondering how much time we have left in a game.
Yeah, I'm not in a great spot, I'm not gonna lie. This might surprise you, but Karmic Guide and Felidar Guardian being in my graveyard is really bad for me.
Honestly, it's better to get a draw than to get a loss, though, right?
Yeah. Sure is.
That's looking like how it's gonna go. Alright, I've got a 2 mana, 3 mana, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can I get a pile?
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
God damn. This feels bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I cast Kodama. Woo.
I respond to Kodama.
You can. I would happily.
Is this the right time to do this?
I'll happily remind you that I can't go for a win here because Felidar Guardian and Karmic Guide are in my bin.
It's less about you going for a win and me digging for something to do, or me finding an answer for the
Atraxa?
Phyrexian Censor.
Oh, Phyrexian Censor? Oh.
The rule of law.
Sure. I mean, there's only 1 2-mana rule of law in the game, and it's in my graveyard.
Well, no, it's more me wanting to be able to, present a win.
That is what we do here.
Yeah. So
I did not know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that's what we were doing? I'm gonna tap 2, and I would like to mana drain your Kodama.
Okay.
I have a Displacer Kitten trigger. It's gonna target Atraxa.
I mean,
Oh, you mean his Kadama?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm countering the Kodama.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only question is, does someone have a response to Displacer Kitten?
Want to counter the counter?
Which would be like the this is like the 8th Displacer Kitten in a row. So I'm guessing the answer is no.
Well, give me a second here. Let me do some math. I would like to respond, and I'll crack Emergent Zone. So use a treasure and Emergent Zone.
Yep.
Sure. What are we flashing in here?
I will take 2. And I will tap these 3, taking another 1 off this.
Sure.
X equaling 3 for Finale of Devastation.
Okay. I can't respond to that unless Tardy wants to just manually birthing pot away the thing so I can silence them.
It's sorcery speed. I can't.
Oh.
It's not Wish Claw. It's not my turn. It's sorcery speed. So I can't respond by sacrificing First Sensor.
The only person left to respond is YOLO.
Yes.
YOLO, if you can remove that, I can silence McLift. I know you've already blown your silence. Or if you can counter the Finale, that's also super valid.
What's the storm count right now?
Storm count is 1, 2, 3. Storm count's 3 right now.
Yep.
Yeah, so
and I have
I'm
3
going
open.
Yeah. Which means he wouldn't be able to pay.
Yeah. I'm going
if he uses the thing is if he uses the 3 mana, he's out of resources.
Well,
so that's not the worst thing in the
Storm
world.
is 3 extra, so he'd have to pay.
So yeah, you'll get one of them in there.
I'm going to cast Blaster Storm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
With 4 copies targeting Finale of Devastation.
All 4 of them?
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
You don't want to save my Kodama?
I'd appreciate
I mean, here's the thing is, if he pays for it, he just wins because he goes against Devoted Druid. I guess he doesn't win right away.
Where's he getting 4 mana from?
He's not 3. Because if you change one of the targets to the mana drain,
yeah.
I
was joking. All 4 of them should. All 4 of them need to target
Finale.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I will choose not to pay.
Okay.
And then Mana Drain's good.
Mana Drain's good. Cool. And then before Mana Drain resolves, I have the Atraxa trigger. ATB.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not it. 10. Goddamn. I think Spellseeker can potentially get me there at some point. I'm just going to take the Spellseeker. I'll take a Spellseeker and I'll take a land. Probably this Watery Grave. Oh yeah, you guys get to see everything that I'm putting there. So Worldly Tutor, Breeding Pool, Invasion of Ikoria, Ancient Tomb, Tropic Island, Smothering Tide, Savannah, and Mana Crypt, all going to the bottom of my library.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. So Kodama go bye-bye. Everyone's cast their spell for turn, so we're all good?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna pay 2 life. Tap. I'm gonna sack Avacyn's Pilgrim, and I'm gonna go get a 2-drop.
Okay.
In response, I'd like to crack my 2 lands.
Sure. No one can flash in an op agent here, so this is the safe time for you to do it.
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Look at a scrub land, and what's the next one?
Yeah, and after you finish fetching,
Value.
I'm gonna put in a Dothy, and I'll move to my
Thanks.
step.
That was something I thought about.
Well, if you hadn't cracked in response, I probably would have gotten an Archivist myself. Just to try to draw myself out of this hole I'm in.
Although Atraxa losing cards going to graveyard is kind of nice.
It is kind of nice.
Sure.
1 and 3.
You can put 3 on top.
3 on top.
And that's my turn.
Cool. I will untap. Draw. I'm going to play this Bayou as land for turn, I think.
Yep.
I'm going to crack my Ranger Captain.
Anybody got a response to that?
To the Ranger Captain?
To the Ranger Captain?
Ranger Captain got cracked.
Only thing I got in my hand is an Endurance and a Mind Break Trap. So unless I use my Endurance now. But I don't think that gets us anywhere.
I don't think that does anything, does it?
Endurance is a creature spell.
He shuffles graveyard back into the
that's true.
library.
You hold off on Endurance then.
Okay. Alright.
Because you can just cast it later.
Sure. Then I have no response.
Cool.
One on
Sounds
top.
good. You can put 3 on top. Okay, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 floating a green. A little chart of things that I'm tracking. So I have 1 green floating. I'd like to cast a Teferi Time Raveler.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything that can. Cool. At ETBs with 4 loyalty on him, I'm going to down ticket 1 or down ticket 3, going to 1, and I'm going to put bounce the Phyrexian sensor back to your hand.
Yep.
Hell yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm going to cast this Mox Opal as land for for my second spell. Displays are getting triggered. I'm going to flicker the Teferi.
Yep.
Cool. ETBs 4. I'm going to bounce this Mox Opal back to my hand. Oh, I should have drawn a card for the last one.
Actually, there's a Ocean Thief in play.
Yep.
Oh shit, you are correct. So I guess you just drew 2 cards.
Yep. It's not a May, so.
Yeah, so you will draw 2 cards.
Definitely not a May.
Sure isn't.
And Ranger Captain is in Doth.
It is
in
under
the Douthy zone.
Yep.
Alright, that's fine. We're still okay here, I think. I'm going to tap for a green and a white using this floating green. I'm going to cast this Eternal Witness, which was one of the cards y'all didn't know about. Eternal Witness ETB. I will get this Assassin's Trophy back to my hand.
You can target it.
Do what?
Well,
It's a target. Or even if it's not a target, we can. The spell goes
respond
on
to
the
the
stack.
ETB.
Sure can.
Yeah, it is a target. So you're targeting Assassin's Trophy.
Yep, so I'm targeting Assassin's Trophy.
McLift.
Yeah. We're gonna hard cast Endurance. You can shuffle your
Sweet,
graveyard
that's a creature.
It is a creature.
That's a creature, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to pack that.
Damn.
Yeah. We tried.
Yeah, we tried.
Sure did.
Sorry. You want to pay the 1 for Ristic Study?
I will pay the 1 for Ristic Study, taking a life.
Cool. So this gets countered.
Sure does.
Yep.
That goes under Dathi.
I'm going to use the last 2 that I have here, and I'm going to Assassin's Trophy the Notion Thief.
Do you pay for Ristic Study?
I cannot.
You can draw off Notion Thief.
Okay, draw. Unfortunately, no interactions.
No
Yeah.
Oshawara is nothing? Cool.
Nope.
Then I would like to present a loop where I cast Mox Opal, trigger Displacer Kitten, hit Teferi, flashing it, bouncing Mox Opal back to my hand, down ticking it, drawing a card.
I will draw a
And
card
effectively-
on every one of your casts. Because I still have
Yes, you
Ristic
will.
Study.
Cool. That's pretty fucking good.
That's how it has to go.
That's fine. We'll just play. We'll play that game. That's fine. I'm good with
Okay.
that.
So you've done it once, so now I will draw?
Sure. Yep. So I'm down to 1 here.
So you each go for 1
Yeah.
each time.
Yep. Do the thing. Flicker. Do the thing. I will draw a card.
I will draw.
I will cast a spell. So you will draw a card.
Yep.
And then I will bounce it back to my hand, and I will draw.
Okay.
I don't believe I played a land for this turn yet.
You played Cradle, didn't you?
No, the Cradle was a while ago.
That was
Oh, okay.
Cradle was a while ago. That's also in the Douthie zone. I'm gonna shock in this Watery Grave.
Pact is also in the Dathi zone. You got it in there?
Sure is.
Cool.
Where the hell did I put Pact? Oh yeah, Pact is up here. We're good. That's already in the Douthie zone.
Yep.
I gotta see what else I'm doing here. Give me a sec.
Yep.
Fortunately, I think I just keep going here. So yeah.
How many artifacts do you have?
I'm going to Mox Opal so you can draw. I will bounce this back to my hand and I will draw. Mox Opal, you can draw.
Draw.
Bounce back to hand, I will draw. Mox Opal, you draw.
Draw.
Back to hand, I will draw. You draw.
Draw.
I draw. You draw.
Draw.
I draw. Mox Opal, you draw.
Draw.
I will draw. What free spell are you going to be able to get here?
I mean, all the elementals are creatures. They're all pretty good.
That is fair. Cool. Then I will just keep doing it. You draw, and then I draw.
Draw.
You draw.
Draw.
I draw. You draw.
Draw.
I draw. Let's see, where am I at here? Okay, this is what we got here. I'm going to cast a Mox. Trigger Displacer Kitten targeting Atraxa.
Cool. Do you pay the 1?
Nah, you're good.
Draw. Okay, no response.
Cool.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to just, so that's useless now. So land, put all my cards that don't matter over here. This is down to 1 if it's relevant. Instant, command tower, Beseiju, artifact. I guess that goes there with the command tower. Instant, sorcery, and then creature and instant. I will keep that one. I will keep the archivist. I will keep the force. Keep the Boseiju, and I will keep the finale.
Yep.
Excuse me. All right, Chrome Mox back on the stack. I'm going to exile this Land of War Elves underneath it. I'm going to tap 1, and I am going to Boseiju your heuristic study.
Yeah, I don't got a response for that.
Sick. From there, I don't think anybody has any way to stop me from drawing my deck. Yeah?
We do not.
Sick. So I will then proceed to draw my deck. I will have a Mox Opal, a Mox Diamond, pitching, Marsh Flats. That goes into the Doughty zone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will I'll just tap, oh shit. I'll tap the Mox Diamond and the Mox Opal and cast at the Oracle.
Yeah. I don't got a
Yeah,
response
that's
to that.
good.